Welcome back everyone, I'm Aris. Today I want to stay with you. Victoria's novel is called Elephant Man. Now let's get started. Chapter 1. The Creature in the Shop. My name is Dr. Frederick G. I am a doctor at the London hospital. One day in the 1884, I saw a picture in the window of a store near the hospital. I stopped in shop and looked at the picture. At first, I feel injustice, then I feel angry. Then I fear it was horrible, ugly picture. There was man in the picture, but he did not look like you and me. He did not look like a man. He looked like an elephant. I read like in the picture. It says, "Come in and see Elephant Man, two pence." I opened the door and went in. There was a man in the store. He was a dirty man in an old coat with cigarettes in his mouth. "What do you want?" he asks. "I did like to see the Elephant Man, please," I says. The man looked at the angry. "When you call," the man, "you can come back tomorrow." "I'm sorry," I says, "but I would see him now. I have no time tomorrow. I have a lot of work to do, but I can give you more than two pence." The man looked at me careful. Then he took the cigarette out of his mouth and smiled with his yellow teeth. "All right, sir," he says. "Give me 10 pence." I gave him the money and opened the door at the back of the store. We went into the red room. The room was cold and dark, and there was horrible smell in it. A creature sat on a chair behind a table. I say a creature because it was not a man or a woman like you or me. The creature did not move or look at us. It sat very quiet in a chair in the cold, dark, dirty room and looked at the table. The creature had a cloth over its head because of the cold. On the table in front of it, there were dead flowers. "Stand up," said the storekeeper. Slowly, the creature stood up slowly. It took the old glove off its head and put it on the chairs. I looked at the creature and feel sad. I am a doctor, so I know a lot about accidents and ill people. I see horrible, ugly things every day, but the creature, this thing, was the worst of all. There was no man or woman in the hospital like him. He wore some adjusted but no shirts, coat, and shoes, so I could see his body very well. His head, his head was the most interesting thing. It was very big, like a nurse bag, with a lot of skin in it. The head did not have much hair, and there another bag brought the skin, the back of it. This skin came down below his neck. I could not see one of his eyes very well, because of a lot skin came down in front of his face tooth. Another serrated tooth came out his mouth under his nose. It looked like elephant tooth. The mouth tunnel was like holes in the face. The face could not smile, lost a look at says, angry says. Because not smile, skin could not move. It was dead, it like elephant's death. There were more bags of dirty skin in the of the front or back of secret body. The back come down to his wrist. The right arm the right hand was like a man's foot, but the left arm and the left hand were beautiful. The left arm had wonderful skin, and the fingers of the left hand was long, beautiful. It was like young woman's hands. Work, Merrick, said the storekeeper angrily. Come on, quickly, move! He hit the creature with his hand. Slowly, the creature walked around the room, but could not walk well. His legs were very big fast, and he had a backpack. He could afford with a stick. All right, thank you, I said. Let me sit down. I don't want to see any more. I feel ill, and smell in the room was very bad. Yes, sir, said the storekeeper. Sit down, Merrick. We went out the room and closed the door. The storekeeper smiled and with yellow teeth. Wonderful, sir, isn't it? He says. The pet elephant man in England. Hundreds of people come to see him, you know. Hundreds. I take him over the country, I do. Yes, very interesting, I says. Can I sit down? Yes, sir. Of course, here are chairs. Look at the chair, smile. Would you like a glass of water, sir? Yes, please, I says. Then I looked at everything in the dirty store. There were juice tea, a bad apple, and some old black banana. That's what all. Oh no, thank you, I'm alright, I said. Did you? Did you call the creature marriage? That right, sure. Joseph married the best elephant man in this. I take him over the country, you know. Lots of people want to see him. Yes, I see. Do you get a lot of money? Well, sometimes we do, sir. But he took us this year because of police. The police don't like us. You see? So we can't stay in town very long. We usually move every week. Yes, I see. Well, anyway, Mr. Silklock, sir. Simon Silklock. Yes, well, Mr. Silklock. I'm a doctor at the London hospital. My name is Dr. Trees. I think this man, Joseph McReese, is very interesting, and I look like to see him at hospital. I want to look like him more carefully, you see. Yes, I see. But how you can hospital is going to be difficult. Why, man? The hospital not far from here. Well, yes, sure, I know. But you see, Mary can't walk very well. He needs help. You can come with him. Do you want more money? It does. Well, yes, sir, I do. But you see, people after him too. In the road, little boy always run away, always run after him and his team. Then the police get angry. People after. Sometimes they take us to prison. I see. I saw. Bring a car, sir, says Sigla. You can take him to hospital car. Now, now, chapter 2, let's begin. Chapter 2. The court. So next day at 7 o'clock, I came to stop in a car. There were not very many people in the road because it was early in the morning. In November, it's dark. It's 7 o'clock in the morning, and could not see stuff very well. I wanted 5 minutes. A postman walking past. Then the door stopped. Opened it. A creature, Merrick, come out. I could not see his face or his body. He had an enormous black hair in his head, like a big boss. A great glow and come down from the head. In front of his face, there was a hole in the glove, the front of his eye. He could see out of the hole, but I could not see in. He wore a long black coat, too. The coat began his neck and ended his feet, so I could not see his arm, his body, or his legs. On his feet, he wore big shoes like a bag. He had stick his left arm, and he walked very slowly. I opened the door of the car and go out. Good morning, Mr. Merrick, I said. Can you get in? I read my cigarettes, he says. I'm sorry, I says. I don't understand. For a minute, he stood by the door of the car and said nothing. Then he hit the car with stick. Stairs, he said loudly. Help me upstairs. Then I understood. There were 3 steps into the car, and he could get up then. Yes, I see. I'm sorry, I says. Let me help you. I took his left arm and began to help him, my right hand behind the back. I felt his very strength. His left hand was like a young woman's, but his back and the coat were horrible. I could feel the bags of skin on his back and the coat. He put on the animal's foot on the first step, and then he stopped. After a minute, he moved a second foot slowly. Then he stopped. They watched again. Hello, sir. Can I help you? I looked behind me. It was the postman, and behind him I could see 3 younger boys. One of the boys laughed. The postman smiled. Is the gentleman ill? He asked. I told quickly. Yes, but it's a lady, not a gentleman. I'm a doctor, and she's too ill. Take her hand so I can help her better. The postman took Mary's left hand and helped him with 2 hands from behind. Slowly, very slowly, Mary went up the step and into the car. One boy was very near the car. He called his friends. Come in, come and see this boy. A fat lady is black coat. And look at the incroyed head. The boy laughed. The boy laughed. They were very near the car too now. I closed the door quickly. Thank you, I said to the postman. That's all right, sir. He says, she is a strange lady, sure, isn't she? She's ill, that's all. I said quickly, we're going to hospital. Goodbye, and thank you. The car rolled down the road to the hospital and looked at Merrick's. That was difficult wasn't easy, I says. At first he said nothing, but then he spoke. His voice was very strange, but he listened to him carefully and could understand him. The steps were very difficult, he says, but most things difficult for me. Yes, I said. Nothing easy for you, is it? No, he says. He was very quiet for a minute. Then he said, Who are you sure? Who am I? Oh, I'm sorry. My name is Dr. Trees. Here, this is my car. My car. I gave him a card with my name on. Then I told him that's one of course. This man can read. But Mary took the card and looked at it very carefully. Then he beat George's pocket. I did not I did not talk to him very much at the top store. I looked at him, his head and arms and legs and body very carefully. Then I wrote an important thing about him in a little book. A nurse helped me. Mary looked at her sometime, but he did not smile at him or talk to him. I think they offended him. I think Mary was afraid too, because he's very quiet. At 4 o'clock, I took him back at the store in a cab. The next day, I looked in the store window again, but the picture was not there. Thank you for your listening. Goodbye.